Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. Quick spin on the run. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Direct snap to the back. And the Nittany Lions are on the move here.
Well, that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They're going to run it. Fighting off the defender.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. Really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Second down play coming up. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's King. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on first and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. offense will keep it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Heading left after the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Handoff to the left. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. South Carolina 7, Penn State 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just run and pound hill quickly.
I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Grab behind the line. It's King. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
First and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll test the right side here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They can't slow him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen. But he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
State offense is back out on the field. With time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So second down after the incompletion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw again. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Ball carrier running through tackles. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's King. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Makes a quick grab. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Kick is up and no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down play coming up for this offense. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Single back, takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Daly. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, South Carolina 14, Penn State 7.
Offense operating from the pistol. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They're going to run it here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Using his legs on the scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
A completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the right side. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. They'll try the option play here. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. Jukes to get past a man. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Gamecocks. There was no stopping him. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Hill. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
First down, Penn State.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
I mean, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure there to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short.